Hello riders and not. Today I'm going to pick up a bike, a new press bike that I will have for over 2 weeks, and I'm hyper excited this time because it is a sports bike. It is the first sports bike that I'm taking as a press loan. I'm doing that because I'm building a sports bike and I want to get used to it. I want to get used to the riding position. I want to get used to riding in leather, so once I'll get on the track, I will be more confident and more comfortable riding a sports bike on the track, and that is the aim. The aim is to start riding a track, to become a better rider, to become technically better rider, to learn as much as I can and to soak everything that I am lucky to have access to. So now I am determined. Actually, I pushed a little by Simon, who said we're going to build Apex and you will have to ride it on the track. To be more specific, on Cadwell, which is, as I heard, not the easiest track to ride, but everything falls perfectly into the places because this weekend I'm going to MotoGP in Mugello. First time to MotoGP as well, and maybe at the end of the loan I'll get to ride the track on this bike, which is in a couple of weeks. So I have a very short time to practice, to get used to it and to feel more comfortable, and then I can try it on the track. Wow. Guys, I'm literally obsessed with that bike. I've been for a few rides, only locally. I didn't have enough time to go for a long one because I've been away for a weekend at MotoGP, and that video is coming very soon. But that bike, I'll be honest, I didn't want to fly to Mugello. That's how much I loved it on the very first ride. It was so easy to adjust. Even though I'm a very beginner, it feels like almost I'm starting riding a motorcycle again. It's almost like I have no experience and it's something absolutely new. So this fact alone is so fascinating and excites me so much. It's just because there's so much to learn for me, and it's incredible. It's incredible. At the same time, I felt quite comfortable riding it, which was very unusual. At the beginning, all the sitting position and the weight balance, and of course the different power and everything felt slightly strange, but only till I got out the town and I started riding on it. And suddenly, after about 20 minutes riding, on the way back home, I felt what I haven't felt on any bike, even on my own. I felt one with it. The response of a bike to every single movement that I do is incredible, and I just fell in love with that. And then I went for a couple more rides when I got back from Mugello, and today I'm doing the longest one so far, and I'm going to surprise Simon. I chose the route, not the normal route where I drive, and bear in mind, Mint Customs, it's 50 miles away from me, and I'm doing like looping through the Finchin field, which is known for lots of bends getting there. and then some random routes that I chose and will surprise me on the way, in a good or bad way, we never know. And I will surprise Simon. He has no idea that I'm coming today, so I hope he will be happy to see me and Ducati, and I know that he is a huge fan. Excited. And I use this opportunity riding in a speed limit now to talk, guys. Oh my god. Motorcycles makes me happy, but bike like this makes me super happy. What I like about this the most is that I have a lifelong to improve. I mean, I'm at the very, very bottom, at the very, very start of this, and I will never be as good as Valentino, so it is so much to learn, and it is so much to improve within every single turn. And at my stage, even riding on the road, even riding in the speed limit, if I could do every single bend and every single corner on the public roads in a speed limit, that is awesome. I mean, to open the throttle on the bike like this and go fast in the straight lane, it doesn't require a specific skill. Whereas bends, it's a different story, and that is where I am aiming to improve. Not sure I like roads like this. Not on that bike. I wouldn't mind them on the Harley. Hey George. Fuck all here.
This is not the right nice road. Not at all. No, I don't want to ride here. Maps failed today. I don't like this road. It's not for the Ducati Supersport. Good for scrambler roads like this, but not for a super bike, no. Highly disappointed, do not recommend. I have 20 more minutes to get to Simon's. The road doesn't look that bad now. And I just got a message from Simon. I didn't open it, I saw it in the glimpse. And he said, look what I've got, and loads of hearts. So maybe I will see something exciting. Maybe it's a puppy. Another shitty road just to get to the place, 5 miles away. Oh, this one ain't that bad. It's 30 minutes for a reason. Minutes away. I wonder if Simon will guess, because he recognized most of the bikes by the sound. I know that road, that's where me and Sam rode. It's bumpy. Surprise!
Oh, that's a fucking brilliant! That's a fucking brilliant surprise! How are you?
I'm hot!
Surprise! You're hot?
Yeah, I spent 2 hours.
Hello! How are you? Why are you now here? It's Saturday.
It's a surprise!
Surprise!
I have to leave in 20 minutes anyway, so
yes.
don't
Thanks,
worry.
Deej.
Don't worry.
Thanks, Deej.
So what we're doing, what's the engineering solution for this and why we can't weld it?
Well, it's cast. We probably could weld it, but it'll destroy most of it. Trying to weld it up. So I've bent that pin there, so the pin can't come out. And obviously that opens that, and that opens that, and then oil comes out there, so that's no good. So what we're going to do is just going to fill that with some chemical metal,
Oh, okay.
so it stays.
Sounds good. I've never seen chemical metal. That's truth. Is this chemical metal?
Chemical metal, yeah.
Oh, so you're not mocking me up.
No, we've got to be careful not to muck any threads up. So put that in there.
So that's chemical metal.
Yeah. Well, it's a resin bond, but
And it will get hard and that's it.
yes.
So you have to mix like 2 ingredients to make it
Yeah, a pea to a golf ball, same sort of stuff. But,
hard. Okay.
this is also oil resistant, which is
Okay,
what
so
we need
that's
for
why,
in there.
Yeah.
And this goes off. This goes off double hard. I'll just fill that up like that.
I didn't go that shitty road that I normally come because that's boring. I wanted to have an adventure. I went through Finchinfield. I love Finchinfield.
And
Beautiful road here.
21 bends.
Yeah. But some of them were destroyed by cars. But still was fun. Or destroyed by my inability to ride sports bikes.
You should be cutting your teeth on that thing.
Yeah, but that's all the idea, to learn. Everybody
Hell
starts
yeah.
learning somewhere.
Hell yeah.
And most of people on the internet, they already know stuff when you show. So why not to show from the very beginning?
Yes. Absolutely.
And encourage more people to start doing stuff.
Yes, please. Encourage lots of people.
Yeah, riding superbikes and
Building stuff.
and doing everything. Anything you want.
Keep the
Want to
community
become a
alive.
Morris dancer, singer, guitar player,
Yes.
skateboarder,
Yes.
anything. You can do anything at any age.
Yes, you can. And I still do all of those things.
Exactly. But you learned very early. You have to learn something new. I can teach you knitting.
Knit one, pearl one, drop one.
Yeah, I can teach you knitting socks. Your mum will be proud.
My nan, not so my mum,
Oh, okay.
but my nan definitely would be very proud, I should
Yeah, but
think.
knitting is not just for grannies.
No.
So I can teach you knitting.
Right.
It will be
But it's-
priceless lessons by the month.
I have got a little bit of a problem with it, you teaching me knitting.
Why?
It's because I don't want to learn.
You don't want to learn. What do you want to learn? What skill I have you want to learn? I can't teach you how to grow tall, sorry.
What? Don't laugh at her jokes, they're shit jokes.
That was funny.
I do the jokes around here.
Are we doing anything else on the top? You said raisin?
I'm just going to put, that's the resin. I'm just
Okay.
going to put some RTV in there as well.
Okay, RTV.
RTV.
Silicone.
Yeah, silicon. But oil resistant silicon, RTV.
Okay, so that's water resistant.
That's what Ducatis hold their engines together with.
Okay.
This stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ducatis.
Yes.
I
Ducatis
love
only
Ducatis.
have head gaskets and on occasion they have a base gasket, but it's normally just an
Everything else
O-ring
just
on the
use
base. Everything else
silicone.
is held together
So
with
when
RTV.
you like take something apart, you just have to
Re-RTV it, yes.
and that's it.
Yes,
You
they're
don't have
called
to buy
mated
very
surfaces.
expensive gaskets.
No, there's a big machine in the Ducati factory. It's got big perspex. It's all caged in with perspex, but the engine cases go in as a pair. They're all paired, machined surfaces, so the twos are machined together perfectly. and this big machine is full of this silicon, grey silicon,
Just put it on.
and it goes. Ducati started off as an electronics company, and they still make stuff today. Regulator rectifiers and stuff are still made by Ducati. There's a lot of electronics and stuff that was made by Ducati, but the way that it evolved into the motorcycling in 19 something or other, can't remember. I'm sure someone will quote me on that.
Yeah.
Started with this little engine called a little Cuculio. Hey man, I don't know how to pronounce it. Cuculio.
I don't know.
Little,
Any Italians?
and it starts. The museum starts with this little engine, and then it just goes all the way around to the MotoGP bikes, and then it's
Amazing.
It's got all Corsas and Hodgson's and Foggy's bikes are in there, and the early MH900 and Mike Howard replicas. Because when my first visit to the factory, when we were being trained up for some other stuff that was coming out.
Camera, because I'm not sure you are in the camera. You're telling interesting stuff, but I'm not sure if anybody.
It's not that interesting.
It is interesting.
I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, the Mike Howard replica bike was being prototyped. They called it the MH900, and some unknown reason they thought it was a really good idea to put the indicators in front of the exhausts on the prototype, but who was I to tell them that would be a bit of a bad idea. But absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't know anything about it because when I left Ducati, they were started with the introduction of the treble 9. So I'm old school as far as the 2-valve stuff, up to 996s and then the Testastretta engine. But the 999 had come out. The guy that designed, was one of the head designers, went to work for MV Augusta and developed the F4, I think. But so they got somebody else in to sort out the new model stuff, and that was the 749 and the treble 9, and I bowed out. They were not my cup of tea.
You wasn't impressed.
No.
So how about
Can I say that out loud?
Yeah, you can say anything. I think people love them.
Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. When you've got the likes of the early SS's, even the Dharmas and the bevel drive Dharmas, and then you go to the Super Sport or the Hyper Sport bikes. Super Sports being the 851s or the any of the SS ranges, the curves and everything on it. And then you go to the Hyper Sport bikes, which was 916, 748, 996, 998. Just looking at them and how they were put together and how derived from racing they were. Thoroughbred racing bikes with a dry clutch. Everyone doesn't like the dry clutch. I absolutely adore the dry clutch because it takes 6 minutes to change a clutch, so happy days. They were the pinnacles for me, and then you had this really shit time where it was treble 9 and even the 1098 and stuff. I like the tank. That's about it.
But you like this one? So you like
beautiful,
the revive?
Gone back because of and then the Desmond Sedici was like, if I could, I've stood next to lots of them and I've almost sat on one, but I'd own a Desmond Sedici. Who wouldn't? I don't think. But then the Panigale and this new range of Super Sport stuff's come out, and they're dropped. They're gorgeous. There's a good mate of mine called Rob Armand who's got one, but does a lot of work himself, and he's just posted, I think, on Insta yesterday or Facebook or something. I can't remember one of those platforms, and it was he decided to change his belts and that himself. And he's having a bit of a hard time over it. So it'd be nice to see how these are put together.
You want to take it apart?
Yeah, I want to take
We
everything
don't have
apart.
time. We don't have time today.
I know, but if I that's what I do. Just want to take it apart, see how it works.
That means I need one, so we can take it apart.
We can take it
and
apart,
put it back
yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Better.
yeah.
There will be some parts left.
When I was 7, I stuck my hand up a Hoover to see how it worked, up a vacuum cleaner, because the brushes were going, and then I was like, didn't know.
And
how
then
it
it evolved, and you stuck your hand in the
Yeah, that's the
chain
first
on
time I
on
lost a
riding
nail.
gear.
That's the first time I lost a nail on this hand.
And you keep doing that.
Yeah, keep your hands out of things that are like that. That's dangerous.
So how many years you worked for Ducati?
I worked for Ducati for 10 years.
Was it your first
Yes.
first brand?
The
you
first
worked for?
when I started with Ducati, it was run by a company called Murtacinelli in Northampton. And there was a head of technical guy there called Jeff Green, who I aspired to be, Jeff Green, because he was just the font of all knowledge of everything. Anything technical happened in the workshop, anything I was a little bit wary of, got on the phone to Jeff Green, he'd go, oh yeah, no, that's one of those, you need to do that. And I aspired to be him. I never ever got to his level of amazingness. I don't know whether Jeff Green is still with Ducati or not, I don't know. But the dealership I was at closed. It was part of, and they moved everything from where I was down to Wimbledon. So I was like, so I started doing a little bit of independent Ducati stuff as well as I was still racing them. But that was my end with that.
And you own the Ducati now?
I own.
One, yeah.
I own
No, two.
Yeah.
Yeah, two. One do you want to build?
I'm not admitting to how many Ducatis I have.
Oh, you don't want. Okay. The wife doesn't know.
What?
Wife doesn't know.
No.
Okay.
I love her to the moon and back.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how many Ducatis I've got.
But you don't watch the show, does she?
She does.
Okay. You have just one, yeah.
I have a 998R.
The one you will be building.
Yes, I'm gonna rebuild it. I raced it for a bit, and it's a bit secondhand.
A bit second-hand after you're racing.
Yeah, and then I raped it from a few bits to do a few specials. I used the front end in something else, so I put a standard front end in it. I took all the Corsa clutch out of it and the stuff out of it to put on another build that I did, and she's quite sad. And she's had a few crashes as well, so. But I will rebuild it. We can rebuild it.
Can I get involved?
Yeah.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, do it all. And we've got the 851 Tricolor to restore.
Amazing.
It's not mine.
Yeah. Is it not yours?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Stuart's.
Yeah. Okay. Stuart has quite a few bikes here.
Yeah, it does. Stuart has a lot of bikes here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stuart's wife knows.
Hmm? Edit that bit.
Yeah, okay. Don't mention it in the comments, please, because
Yes.
I'm sure the wife's reading all the comments
Yes.
to find out how many bikes everybody has.
There's a trick as to why. I know the running joke is the black and white bikes with mint. Well, it seems to be Simon's general colour scheme is black and white, and blah, blah, blah. But if all your bikes are the same colour,
Then your wife doesn't know how many you
yes,
have.
then- What one's
Oh,
that
that's
one? That's
actually
the
a good
black and white
idea.
one. Oh, right, yeah, that's the black and white one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
Right, this just needs to go off. It just needs lots of time to go off.
Loads
so.
of time? Can I
Yeah.
still take it home like this, put it in the
Oh,
bag
yeah.
and take it home? Because
Yeah.
I need it for Tuesday.
That's fine. It'll be off by Tuesday.
I'm planning maybe to ride Jonesy on Tuesday.
Yes.
Who knows?
No, it would have gone off by Tuesday. No problem. I don't know what you two are playing at. Honestly, I've had the worst two apprentices
It was
in the
running.
world.
You heard it running. It was
Yes.
running nicely. Better than ever.
Get it done,
We will.
and then we can raffle
That's
it.
what we need.
Then we can raffle it.
We can. No, I need to ride it,
Yeah, we'll ride
lot.
it a lot, and then
and then
raffle
we
it.
will raffle it, and then I'll buy a Ducati,
That's it.
and then we'll take it apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
That's the plan, guys. Who's in for the raffle?
Oh.
So while I'm behind the cars and being a good dog and overtaking everyone, I want to say what we've done with Simon straight away on the bike. We adjusted the levers, so the brake lever and the clutch lever now it's a lot easier for me to reach, whereas before I couldn't like properly use the throttle and put my fingers on the lever, whereas now I can rest my fingers easy, as you can see. It's very easy to do, just that little screw over here. and that's how you adjust both levers.